What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Matic exploded to our target. Absolutely love to see it up 20% on the day. Reminds me of the bull market days of old. Currently sitting at $1.17. We're seeing a market cap of 9.99 billion. 24-hour volume 1.86 billion. Yeah, that's correct. If you're new to BitGet, make sure to sign up. Make your first deposit up to $8,000 in bonuses. No VPN required for my US traders looking for an exchange. Make your first deposit. Email me your sign-up email. And free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members. Let's hop into Matic. So as you can see right here, yesterday's video, we said if we can hold our wave 2 pullback zone, then we can push all the way up to our wave 3. And we hit the target right on the nose. Absolutely incredible pump here for Matic. So what you can do as a trader is look to take longs into those yellow boxes and ride it up, especially on those wave 3s, as they are the most explosive, tend to be the most explosive move in Elliott wave formations. So I would expect a wave 4 pullback to come into this yellow box here. What you can do is take your fib retracement. Let me just quickly take this one out. Take your fib retracement from the bottom of wave 2 all the way up to the top of the wave 3. And in between the 0.236 and the 0.5, $1.11 and $1.04 would be a wave 4 pullback zone, and then a final push up in a wave 5. Now, we could be looking potentially at what's called a leading diagonal, just because Bitcoin and Ethereum may be looking to put in wave 5s and seeing some pullback here. So we came up in a 1-2, right? Looking to push up in a wave 3. So the smaller wave count would be a 1 into a 2, but this wasn't very explosive into a wave 3. So within a wave 3, you can see these 1-2, 1-2 setups, which can potentially play out, which would obviously lead to a very explosive wave 3 to the upside, which we are seeing here. But there is potential for a leading diagonal. So we have a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2. This would be your wave 3, wave 4, and your final wave 5. It's not the prettiest because usually it's supposed to form a triangle. And as you can see, we completely broke out of that triangle. But I can't take it off the table. There is potential for a leading diagonal in this wave 3. It can only be within the wave 1, and this is the wave 1 of the wave 3. So I will be keeping a close eye on that. If we were to start to reverse and see a larger pullback for Matic, then we'd be looking at a wave 2. Just to simplify things here, this is the daily time frame. We talked about the bullish cross, which is a strong bullish signal of continuation, which is exactly what we're seeing here. We pushed all the way up to the target of this falling wedge at 108, also a bull flag, and we are pushing up into resistance here. Let me drop in a little price target in between about 113 and about 119. And if we look at the weekly time frame, I talked about us getting back above the 55 EMA on the weekly. I said, look guys, if we can get back above the 55 EMA, hold it as support, that's also a major bullish signal for the price of Matic. So we'll see what happens. Obviously this week is not over yet, but we just have a couple more days. A weekly close above the 55 EMA would be a very, very strong sign on the weekly chart for Matic. It's looking pretty good so far. You can see from the all-time high, we're only down 61%, so massive recovery for Matic. Absolutely incredible recovery here. And if we can hold the EMAs, Matic may be one of the coins that leads the way in a bull market here. But of course, it all relies on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin just sees a rally and then comes lower, what I'd be looking at here for Matic is we've seen a huge rally, and then we see a nice pullback, which would be good. So I can load the bags here, and then start to see continuation and create a higher high and create higher highs for the price of Matic. But this could honestly be an indication that Matic will be one of the top movers in the next bull run with the amount of strength we've been seeing here over the last few months. So in the short term for Matic, what I'd be looking at here, I'm just going to remove this, is that we're pulling back in a wave 4, and then we push up in a wave 5 to about 119 here, maybe a little bit higher up to this level of resistance, 120 to about 130. And I'll be keeping a very close eye on that to see if we see a strong rejection, but because what could be happening here is a potential leading diagonal. It's either that scenario or what I'm looking at here is a 1-2, 1-2 setup. And now we're having an explosive wave 3. And you can take a measurement from the bottom of this first wave to the top to the bottom of the wave 2. You can see that wave 3 target is at 119. You see a wave 4 pullback, put in a final wave 5. To complete the wave 1 of the wave 3, if we zoom out on the daily time frame, we have a wave 1 up. This is your wave 2 down. Oh, hero. Looking to push up in a wave 3 all the way up to $4 here. And then so what you'd be looking at for the subwave count of the wave 3, I know this is hard to see, but you'd be looking at a wave 1, then you have a wave 2 pullback, push up in a wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 to take you all the way up to that $4 price target, which would of course break that previous high. I would be very impressed to see this play out. But with the strength of Matic so far, we definitely can't take it off the table. I think Bitcoin would have to bottom for this to play out, which is possible. But we'll have to take it week by week. But in the short term, we've been reaching all our technical targets absolutely beautifully here, which is awesome to see. And now I'd be looking for a potential wave 4 pullback before pushing up in that final wave 5 for the price of Matic. Of course, the wave 3 can continue to pump here, but would be healthy to see some pullback as we're quite overbought on the hourly as well as the 4-hour time frame. Very, very overbought. So that's it for this one. Make sure to sign up to BitGet. Grab up to $8,000 in bonuses. Email me your sign-up email if your first deposit. Free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. And at the $10 membership, early access to my analysis as well as my trade signals. Sign up through the Patreon link, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.
Mm-hmm.